So finally, after months of telling Microsoft to pull their head out of their ass and give the consumers what they want, Microsoft announced that they're releasing an Xbox One bundle without Kinect beginning June 9th. This bundle will sell for $400 US, which now means the Xbox One is selling for the same price as the PS4. They've also started to remove the Xbox Live paywalls on services like Netflix because, let's be honest, that was bullshit. All I can say to Microsoft is that you've made the right decision, and you're moving in the right direction, despite the criticism you received for this for some fucking reason, which I'll get to in a minute. I'm surprised that it took Microsoft this long to realize that selling a console for $100 more than the competition was gonna hurt their sales. If little Billy goes to his local game shop with his pocket money, what's he gonna choose? Is he gonna dish out $400 for the most powerful console on the market, or spend an extra $100 on a shitty camera and get the less powerful console just to say Xbox on? It's a no-brainer. Now, even though this news is good, I know that Microsoft didn't make this decision because they care about the gamers. No company cares about you, Sony and Nintendo included. Your approval doesn't matter, only your money does. They would have seen the sales of the console and figured they'd make more money by dropping the Kinect, which they will. I knew that Phil Spencer becoming the head of Xbox was going to be a good thing. Don Mattrick was a corporate scum sucker who was more concerned with fucking gamers to line his pocket and TV-centered bullshit than actually providing and running a gaming brand. Since Phil Spencer was the head of Microsoft Game Studios prior, it's pretty obvious that he values games more than that other nonsense, which I'm hoping will mean more exclusive games and more indie titles to come to the Xbox One, which can only be a good thing and will probably guarantee a purchase from me now that the Kinect is gone. Now, I do take issue with the flack that Microsoft has been receiving for this decision. A lot of early adopters are pissed off because they paid for the Kinect under the impression that Microsoft would never drop it, and now they backpedaled. They also feel as though Kinect support will begin to diminish. They feel as though they've been fucked over. All I can say is that you should have expected this to happen. We all knew they would eventually drop the Kinect because nobody with a brain wants it. This proves why early adoption is risky. When you adopt a console early, you are the most likely to be fucked. This has happened time and time again. It's the risk you take. Also, why should everybody have to pay more money for an accessory they don't want because you spent the money? Why are you so special? Why should we all suffer because you were impatient? Now, I did see Boogie's video and he did make some valid points. However, Kinect is useless to me, so I shouldn't have to buy it. I don't want to hear any shit like, well, if people gave the Kinect a chance, they may like it. The fuck I will. I've used the Kinect before and I don't like it. It's a gimmick. Don't tell me otherwise. Why would I want to come home and wave my hands around like a fucking idiot and talk to my console when I can just use a controller? That's worked great for me for the last 15 years I've been playing games. Ignoring that, I personally will never use the entertainment features because 1, I play games on the consoles I buy, and 2, I live in Australia, and all that shit only works in North America. So what does Kinect offer me? Nothing. I shouldn't have to pay more money because you feel as though you've been fucked over. I do feel bad for those of you who purchased the Xbox One early, especially after the Titanfall bundle, but remember that it was your call. If you didn't want to buy the Kinect, you should have waited until they dropped it because it was an inevitability.